Excitement. Russia's Su-57 fighter bomber is scary, but doesn't compete with the F-22. Unveiled in 2010, the Su-57 was originally meant to be Russia's first fifth-generation fighter jet, an aircraft capable of both air-to-air and air-to-ground missions while remaining undetected by enemy air defenses. Today, the futuristic fighter bomber is still a long way from service with Russia's aerospace forces. Any aircraft missing from the war entirely. The Su-57 fighter. Known as Felon to NATO, the Su-57 was supposed to be the first of a new generation of Russian fighters, a clean break from the updated Cold War designs that filled the RUAF's ranks. The end of the Cold War saw Russia's economy all but collapse as the country endured the shock of transitioning from a bureaucratic, planned, communist economy to a free market economy. The 1990s saw Russia's defense budget essentially on life support, with the country unable to afford new equipment and saddled with huge numbers of ex-Soviet ships, aircraft, and armored vehicles it could not afford to operate. On top of that, the lack of an aerial adversary made new fighter jets a low priority for the new Russian state. All of that began to change in 1998, when Russia began work on an aircraft with the Russian initials PAKFA, or in English, Future Air System of Tactical Aviation. Russia's Sukhoi Design Bureau and its T-50 fighter design beat out a competing design by the legendary Mikoyan-Gurevich MiG Design Bureau, and construction of the first aircraft began in 2004. The aircraft flew for the first time in 2010. The Soviet Union's Sukhoi Su-27 air superiority fighter, for example, was gradually expanded into the Su-30SM and Su-35 multi-role fighters, and into the Su-34 two-seater strike fighter, while the original Su-27s were updated. The problem was that the Su-27 series of jets are not stealthy at a time when covertness was growing increasingly important, and could never be made stealthy. The Su-57 is a flatter, more angular airframe than earlier jets, with a blended wing and body configuration to give it built-in stealth. The aircraft was initially fitted with two Saturn/Rybinsk Al-31 F1 afterburning turbofan engines. The jet's N036 Bielka radar uses the same active electronically scanned array radar technology as the F-22 and F-35. The Felon is designed to engage adversaries in the air and on the ground while remaining stealthy, and like the F-22 Raptor, it stores armament in 4 internal weapons bays, including 2 large main bays and 2 small bays.